Hello everybody, welcome to Sailwind. In this series, I'm going to expand off of my previous video, which was all about fishing. If you watch that video, you'll know that you can actually catch fish pretty fast in the game. So, what I want to know is, how long is it going to take us to buy the Jong with just fishing? So I'm gonna see if I can't get enough money to get a fishing pole and some hooks. Hopefully I can. That should be more than enough. Okay, so we got over 1,000. Okay. So off to a good start. And in this series, I'm not actually going to sail until I can afford the Jong. So we're going to check to see if this is actually possible. Okay, so we will have to go to Dragon's Cliffs to actually be able to do the exchange. But that is a-okay. So we're just going to get right to it. Hold on, I just realized something. So instead of doing that, I'm going to do this instead. Yeah, I bet some of you didn't know that you could do that. Now I just have to see if this works. So the reason that I chose the Emerald Archipelago region is because of eels. So if you don't know, the three regions, Jong and Emerald Archipelago and Eastern region, the best fishing is actually right here in Emerald Archipelago. And that's because you can get eels. And the worst place to fish is in Eastern because you can get blackfin runners, which are basically worthless. Yeah, we'll see if we catch a fish or not here, or if I do have to fling it. Let's see if I fling it on some deeper water. We'll get a catch. I don't know if it's scripted that you always get a boat on the first day that comes to your island. Oh, look at that. Looks like we got a shimmertail. So let's see how much a shimmertail is worth. So you can only sell fish. You don't sell them at a profit. You sell them for whatever the vendors are selling them for. So it looks like we get 11 of our emerald dragons. So not terrible. Of course, the only downside is that the Emerald Archipelago has the worst currency. Now, of course, I'm not going to sit here and have you watch the entire, oh, whoops. I tried to get it. I should have figured that would happen, but I forget sometimes. Oh, we got a fish. Look at that. We got a tuna. I wonder if these are coastal fish, and that's why. Because you can, you find a lot of these, like tuna and blackfin runner. So, blue shimmertail and tuna are apparently the same price here. So let's go to our log, day 0, and I just want to see how many days it's going to take to be able to get enough money to afford the Jong, which is the boat in Firefish Lagoon, which is, I think it's like 333 gold to purchase, and I'm not going to get on my boat until I can afford the Jong. So it's an interesting idea, but it's going to be painfully boring to watch. So I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna make you watch 4, 5, 6 hours of video. But I just wanna find out how long it's gonna take. Because Sailwind's all about sailing, and the way to make money in the game is by trading. But what if you didn't? What if you just never sailed and you just fished? And I guess this is also gonna be a fishing guide too. So maybe I'll do this for each region. Alonk and Astrid. And kind of test the fishing mechanics and stuff in the game. Because this is what I didn't expect. I didn't expect to get blue shimmertail and tuna. So maybe the further away you get from like the islands and stuff, then you get to like deep water fish, maybe like salmon and eel are considered deep water fish, and you can only get them further out, and stuff like blue shimmertail and tuna are kind of like a mix, so you can find them out there, but you also find them near the coast. And then just to speed this up, I'm not going to go back to, because I just wanted to see the price of those 2 fish, because I didn't actually expect to get them. He's going somewhere. I don't know where he's going, but he's going. So yeah, obviously I'm not going to record very much of this. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. It must be... These are, like, coastal fish, almost. So that's pretty interesting. Before I started this video, I did do a little research to see if cooking the fish had them sell for more. It turns out that they don't. Both the cooked version and the raw version sell for about the same price. At least that's how it was in Asian. So I honestly expected this to be to get a lot more eel, but basically just getting shimmertail and tuna. So that's pretty interesting. I wonder how it's like in the other regions. Like if you go to Astrid and all you get is like those stupid blackfin runners and I don't know, like basically tuna and shimmertail as well. But yeah, once I found out how to fish the way I do, this became like an immediate, ooh, I wonder if I can buy the Jong by just fishing. So yeah, don't expect very many of the uncommented videos, basically from the ones that I was posting, because I don't have any internet down where I live, like where my computer is right now. I need a Wi-Fi card, but I'm getting new parts anyway, so the motherboard that I'm getting has Wi-Fi built in, so, but the videos are a tad too big for the 32 gigabyte hard drive that I bought. Ooh, this is a new fish. Let's see what the sunspot fish sells for. Oh, that's only for 10. Let's see if it's vendor specific. Nope, so all vendors will buy fish for the same price. So yeah, I expect it, you know, to take a little while. But we'll see just how many days it takes, because, you know, I can fish at night. I don't have to worry about storms. All I have to worry about is food and water, and I don't think, you know, it's not going to cost very much, because one, I can catch it. It eats into my profit, but, you know, that's part of the experience. Water, I think, is going to be the thing that really eats into my profit, and we're going to see if it's even possible. You know, maybe our food and water drain faster than I can catch fish and sell it. I was going to say, is that our first eel? But no, it's just another tuna. You know, or maybe I'm not going to be able to catch enough fish to buy enough hooks. You know, it'll eat into my profit too much. In my previous video about fishing, I noticed that I failed to mention anything about basically I didn't explain the entire technique correctly. I left one key bit of information out, and that is that you have to reel out. So you don't have to just scroll in, you can actually scroll out as well. And that's how you stop the hook from breaking, is you scroll out, because if the hold on. If the fishing rod shakes for too long, it'll break the hook. So, I don't know, it doesn't stop unless you reel out. Oh. So, yeah, what are we up to now? 504. So it's definitely going to take a while, because each 10,000 of the Emerald Dragons is only worth like 31. It's only worth 31 gold, which is a terrible exchange rate. But the fish in each region are worth less, basically. So I think it about evens out, because in Astron, before I even started doing this, I checked, and the fish, I think it was cooked salmon, or maybe it was trout, yeah, it was uncooked trout, was only worth like 3 Astron crowns, which is terrible. That would take forever, because 10,000 Astron crowns comes up to, it's a lot better, it's like 300, no, it's not 300, it's about like 131 gold lions, which is a lot better. But 10,000 Along lions is worth like 200 plus of those gold lions, which is way better. Yeah, here, I'll give you a quick demonstration. So you have to reel in as fast as possible, but to stop the hook from breaking, you actually have to reel out. Oh, what am I doing? I don't have to... Oh, That's a glitch there. It's not supposed to come back. Oh, right off the bat. That's how we like it. Did we keep our... Nope. Now, it's going to be a lot nicer when that crate is finally empty, because then we don't, we can just put him in the crate, and then we can take the crate of fish up to that guy. But yeah, so we got our lantern, we got a compass. That's just for navigation. We're gonna get a chronometer because we kind of have to. I don't think. Oh, let's let out our more lines, just so that we're not kind of in the dock. Let's see. I don't think they sell navigation tools. Yeah, they just sell the compass here. Do I want a hook? No, I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, here's sunset on the first day. Oh. There we go. Yeah, here's sunset of the first day. And that's, I'm pretty sure that's, oh, what is that? What is the city called again? Dragon Close. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Dragon Close right there. Of course, I don't. This is the first time I've actually like played in this region, where I like this is like for the starter boat and stuff. So I'm not entirely sure what island I'm on right now. But that big impressive island over there sure looks like Dragon Close. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna grind away. Like I said, I'm not gonna make you, watch me fish for hours and hours on end. I'll probably do it every milestone. So like when we get, 5,000 or something coins, I'll make another video. Oh yeah, that's right. They're all the vendors disappear. You got to think about that. What I'm gonna do, you know what? This is another experiment. I'll see you guys in the morning. I'll cut this bit out, but I want to see if they will buy rotten fish. Okay. Okay, so he'll still buy him for. Oh, that one went down 1. So they will depreciate if they go off. So that's pretty interesting. We do have a free crate of food, salmon. So that's pretty nice. What are we at? 557 already. I'm kind of kicking myself because I didn't really look to see what our starting funds were. But yeah, that's the video. I'll come back later and give you guys an update.